You've probably seen the video that I posted where I assembled my Cybermen. I've now primed them, so if we have a good look, you can see that they've been primed initially with black and then with silver. The detail hasn't been covered up, they've been nicely primed quite lightly, and now it's time to paint them. I'm going to go with a very simple scheme. I'm going to start with a wash of Nuln Oil all over every single model. I'm then going to go with a heavy dry brush of steel. Now, if you're using Citadel paints, you can use bulk gunmetal. I'll be using Vallejo Model Air steel. I won't have to thin it down, and it'll be a heavy dry brush. I'll then do line highlights with silver to bring out the top of the detail. I'll then do the eyes and the bases with black. I won't be doing a scenic base at this point, I might in the future. I'll then be varnishing them with gloss varnish and then dulling them back down with matte varnish. On some details, like the snouts of the Cybermats, which are black lenses, I will be leaving them in gloss. So that's the initial paint scheme. That's pretty much all you need with these to get them to a good tabletop standard. I'll be zooming in and painting one model, however I'll be painting the whole force off camera. So I'll be back in a second to apply the wash. So I'm now going to apply a wash to this Cyberman. I'm doing it straight from the pot, and a nice dark coat like that. Where it looks like the wash is pulling on a flat surface, I'm pulling it down across the model. But yeah, you can see how much surface detail the wash starts to bring out. So let the wash pick out the lines between the fingers. Pull. As you can see, it's defined all the edges on the model. It's that simple. The GW washes are all excellent, and in this case it's done almost all the heavy lifting of detail in the model. To be fair, this is one that I washed a couple of minutes ago, and I'm looking at it and I'm struggling to think what more I really need to do. Give it another wash to darken him down a little more. I might double wash all of these figures. Give them a more metallic, industrial sort of look. Make them look a little more oily and warm. But I'll see just how much they look like they need more work when they're dry. It could be as simple as I just go straight to the detailing. So let's come back in a few minutes. Given how well the wash turned out, I'm going to skip the steel step and I'm going to go straight to a light dry brush of silver. Using it to brushing down from the top of the model, from where the sunlight would come from, add a nice bright edge to some bits of the model. So as you can see, you've got the definition provided by the wash, you've got the previous layer of silver, and then you've got this layer of silver as well, which has gone pretty much exactly how you'd hope. So after this, I'm going to use black and pick out the eyes, and then it's done. That's how quick this is. Prime, wash, dry brush, detailing. I'll be back in a minute once I've done all the Cybermen and the Cybermats, and I'm ready to start picking out the detail. This is the models as they stand. Quite happy with them. All I need to do is put some black in the eyes. So I've got some Vallejo black. I've mixed it with a little water to make it thinner. I'm now going to apply it with a 00 brush. So, as you can see, one eye, two eyes. That's the model pretty much done. What I'll do is I'll do the other 11 Cybermen, do the eyes. I'll do the eyes on the 14 Cybermats that I've got, and then I will start hitting them with varnish. I put some black on the base already, so there it is. I'll be back in a minute with everything finished. So here we are with the finished force. I've got 2 4-man units of Cybermen, a 3-man unit of Cybermen, a Cyber Leader with 2 Cybermat swarms, and 8 spare single-based Cybermats. It's taken me probably about 20 minutes to paint this force, including the time it takes for paint to dry. I did have the paint near a light that I'm using for shooting video, which did speed the drying time up somewhat. The black on these bases is 2 coats. Everybody's got their eye holes done. Everybody's had a wash and a dry brush and is looking very nice. I'm happy with the army. It needs a bit of varnish. That's it. Job done in the space of an evening. It's a 4-card force. I'll hopefully be using it very, very soon on the tabletop. It made me wonder how long it will take me to paint up the Daleks, because I am planning on doing some of those in separate colours to represent the patrol leader, things like that. But very quickly painted, very nice models, very well detailed, take washes very well. I'd recommend them. And Cybermen are an incredibly quick to paint up force. If you've liked this video, hit like or subscribe. I'll be doing some more Doctor Who videos presently, including hopefully some battle reports, and I will see you guys soon.